After Apple Picking, written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet and playwright. His poems are exquisite meditations on social and philosophical ideas set in the backdrop of the rural New England of the early 20th century. He also keenly showcases human reaction to nature and was an adept explorer of the liminal space where the inner and the outer worlds meet. The poem After Apple Picking. My long two pointed ladders sticking through a tree toward heaven still, and there's barrel that I didn't fill. Beside it, and there may be two or three apples I didn't pick upon somehow. But I'm done with apple picking now. Essence of winter sleep is on the night. The scent of apples I am drowsing off. I cannot rub the strangeness from my sight. I got from looking through a pane of glass. I skimmed this morning from the drinking trough and held against the world of hoary grass. It melted and I let it fall and break, but I was well upon my way to sleep before it fell, and I could tell what form my dreaming was about to take. Magnified apples appear and disappear, stem end and blossom end, and every fleck of russet showing clear. My instep arc not only keeps the egg, it keeps the pressure of a ladder round. I feel the ladder sway as the boughs bend, and I keep hearing from the cellar bin the rumbling sound of load on load of apples coming in, for I have had too much of apple picking. I am overtired of the great harvest I myself desired. There were 10,000 fruit to touch. Cherish in hand, lift down and not let fall, for all that struck the earth, no matter if not bruised or spiked with stubble, went surely to the side apple heap as of no worth. One can see what will trouble this sleep of mine, whatever sleep it is, were he not gone. The woodchuck could say whether it's like his long sleep as I describe its coming on or just some human sleep. The poet is picking apples during an autumn season. He had not picked all the apples, but winter night is coming, which made him so tired and sleepy. He remembers the strange vision he had experienced that morning when he looked at grass through a piece of ice that he had skimmed from the drinking trough. That vision was like the world was melting or getting old and unfamiliar that made the poet feel so strange, and he let the ice to break. But actually, the poet was very sleepy while he thought of those things. He is not able to concentrate on his duty, that is apple picking. He is getting tired, but he need to complete his work before his sleep. In his dream, he saw magnified apples appear and disappear. His instep arc maintained his balance while standing on the ladder. There were so many apples to be picked, and the poet needs to be very careful while apple picking. That is, apples should not fall from his hands. Those apples that struck the earth are crushed into juice and turned to cider drink. At last, the other stopped picking the apples and went to sleep. But he was thinking that whether his sleep is like the woodchuck's sleep or a normal human sleep. Here, woodchuck is a small animal which hibernates during winter. Its sleep is a long one, and human sleep may signify death. and dreaming may signify afterlife.